Pizza.
Pizza. Welcome, guys.
Pizza,
We're the Beard Bros, and I am now realizing that there was something special about that guy.
What guy?
The Caesar?
The little guy?
They all had their mascots back in the day. These pizza joints, right?
Yeah.
Pizza. Did they? Did Pizza have a fucking mascot?
The pizza swine.
Right.
Honky the pizza swine.
Come and get it.
Hornky. His name was Hornky.
Hornky.
Hornky the pizza swine.
Which one was Pizza?
That's Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
So, you had the Noid and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, there was something so endearing about the Caesar.
Yeah, that he's still around.
That it made his food... It made me want Little Caesars more than I should have.
He, like, marked you up.
It fucking works.
Yeah, okay.
Absolutely.
I didn't think that's where you were going with that.
No, that's all I'm saying. Like, because I've had Little Caesars recently. It's not my favorite. It was very bland. That's not true. When I say recently, it was literally like 5 years ago. Shit! It was literally 5 years ago.
Didn't it taste exactly how you thought, though?
No, it had been so long before that. Like, I had forgotten. It was very bland.
Yeah.
It just made me want pizza.
Pizza.
Of course. But like, I guess what I'm saying is,
pizza.
I used to see Domino's commercials. We used to see all the commercials.
Yeah.
Papa John's Pizza, whatever.
You got yoked for the Little Caesar.
Nothing made me go, fuck, I got to get some of that more than a Little Caesars commercial.
Maybe that's why he's still around.
Maybe.
I actually think it's because
Pizza,
he's
pizza.
like low-key super well designed. Like, I think he must be like Saul Bass or something. Like, I don't know who it is,
He
but
looks like a Far Side drawing.
yeah, he just looks.
Who's Saul Bass?
He's like a I think that's his name. He's like a real famous graphic designer. Did like the NBC, the Peacock. He like did like a bunch of like just huge American brands.
Nailed it.
I think Little Caesars might be one or something like that because he's like
Am I getting reviewed?
so long lived.
Fuck. All we're saying is shout out to that guy. He's cool.
I like them. I like that they're orange too. I think that's cool.
Yeah. Good color design.
It's like none of them are orange. Actually, some of them are orange.
Did I?
Yo. Okay, I think this is gonna do a lot of damage.
I hope so,
Yeah.
man. He said none of them are orange. No, wait. Literally one of my favorite bits from Shaun of the Dead. And he's like, you see him out there? It's like, no, I don't see him. Maybe it's not as bad as all that. Hand to the right. Oh, no, wait. There
Oh, yeah, there it is. That's fucked.
There they are.
That's so good.
I had my mom watch that the other day. Fucking around for the holidays.
Her first time?
To do. Yeah.
Yo!
And she was like, I was like, you want to watch one of my favorite movies? She's like, what is it? I'm like, it's 3 movies. And I really love...
3 movies is such a hard sell.
Well, no, I'm not saying we should watch 3 movies. I'm saying, like, you can choose one of the 3.
Oh, sure.
And
You're giving her a menu.
Yeah, and she was like, well, what is it about? I was like, well, I don't want to spoil anything for you, so I'll give you the premise. She was like, okay. And I said, well, okay, so I said one of them is about a guy who's has, like, no ambition in his life, and he doesn't appreciate his girlfriend. And she breaks up with him, and he decides to get back with her on the day that something happened. She's like, okay. And then I said, another one is about a cop in London who's too good at his job. So his like partners ship him out to the country because he makes them all look bad, and something isn't as it seems in this small country town. She's like, like she's very wary. And then fucking World's End, I told her the premise of that too, but she chose the rom-com one, and I think she had an okay time. We also watched Hot Fuzz as well, and she said she liked that one a lot.
That movie is so funny. The gags in Hot Fuzz to me just kill me. Like, all of them have their strengths. I think the strongest, just like actual piece of writing, is the third one. But Hot Fuzz, the gags, they were on something with that movie.
I'm alive?
Oh my god!
I'm good.
Got 6. You got 6, yeah.
They're all the best thing ever. Real talk.
That fucking Timothy Dalton character, so funny.
What do you say? I'm a slasher of prices. Catch me later.
Dude, it's like editing porn.
Yeah. Dude, storytelling, cinematography, everything, dude.
The fucking
on point.
The fucking intro of Hot Fuzz, where they're like showing his like little exploits and like little
Sergeant Nicholas Angel.
So with isn't fucking Peter Jackson in one of them?
Yeah, he was recently stabbed in the hand by a man dressed as Father Christmas. Hello, Nicholas. How's the hand? Still a bit stiff. Oh man, yeah, it's perfect. Like that's the film, dude. Where it's like, what do you mean? Like when I go on my streams, I go on tirades about storytelling all the time.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, I know.
Ted's like, yeah, Elden Ring, got it.
And like people sometimes ask, like, well, what is a good example of economy of storytelling and shit? I'm like, turn these fucking movies on, dude.
Yeah. That's real. Real.
What's the best
Oh,
You're alive! You're alive!
story,
Heal!
best screenplay ever written, tightest screenplay?
Oh my god, you're both dead!
you know why I died right there? I ran out of stamina.
I was yelling at you.
Yeah.
No, that one doesn't bother me that much. It's okay.
What is your sipper?
What you talking about?
The big one, the Estes with the bestest, the gold one.
Big sipper, little sipper.
What is it called?
I think it boosts fire, but another one boosts strumph.
What about a stamina one?
I mean, I could.
Enjoy it,
right?
Yeah, I could.
Better than the fire one, right? Which we are not even.
Yeah, that's true.
Using.
You
right?
remember, like I had hopes and dreams for this area.
I know, but we don't need to wear them as a badge of sadness.
I'm a little worried about those souls.
Especially when we got a marble,
Right, fuck it.
marble zombie on us.
The marble zombies.
Marble zombies. I hope they make a movie of marble zombies, bro.
And they'll also call it. It's in the 660.
That I feel like is only a matter of time. Are they already making it? Did I forget about it?
I know there was a what if episode that was. Right.
Are they just doing a Marvel Zombies cartoon?
They might. I don't know.
I can see that.
Watch that.
The Gore would be cool if they go all the way in, like heavy metal style.
I feel like the way I feel about Gore is the way I feel about like people getting excited about like tits in movies. Like, you got to see this movie. She totally takes off her top. I'm like, dude, the internet exists. I can see tits anytime I want, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Gore for me, like if it's really the good Gore only goes to the movies that rip. Like, there's always something that rips about movies that have like good stunts or good gore or good, makeup in general. Like, to pull that type of talent, there has to be some reason. I feel like a lot of the time, like Tom Savini, right? Like, dude is like, it's almost like you can like get his flavor from what movies have his effects.
Hey, man, I don't know if I agree with your thesis because I've seen some movies with some incredible effects that are just not good movies.
Not good movies for sure, but there's always something about them.
I don't think any type of gore is alluring to me.
Really?
But I know for people it's the opposite.
I don't think it's... Yeah, I think it's not really the gore specifically, but there's just like a tone that's gory that I enjoy.
Like The Boys.
Yeah.
I'm not like excited necessarily to see the gore.
Oh, no.
But a lot of people get turned off because it's gory.
Yeah, a lot of people can't handle that kind of thing.
I think the storytelling... I think that the show more than justifies the gore.
Yeah, I'm not arguing against that.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, some people categorically will refuse, like they can't.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's anything.
Oh, nice.
But is it
Yeah,
just
man.
like overly gratuitous? I don't think so.
You got to see like Day of the Dead, dude. Like, that movie really makes you earn it, but when you get to like the climax of the movie, there are some fucked up kills. Just from like it's like going to see a magician.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And you're like, how the fuck did they do that? Or at least back in the day. Like, now with CGI, you're like, yeah okay.
Yeah, CGI, but CGI doesn't get the love that like good. Like even today, the good ones everybody knows is the ones that look fucking real.
Sure. So yeah, like just like from a
Oh my god, that
I'm
did so
good.
much damage.
yeah, if like just like prestidigitation, like going to see a magician back in the day, just
That's a great analogy.
that like, it's not even mine, man. That's literally how they describe themselves. A lot of them, especially Savini, right? Like he's
fucking rules. It's like gags. It's like, yeah, he busts
Yeah,
out this
yeah.
gag that he has to
Yeah.
do this, and you know it's Savini because you know his gags, yeah. But you love it because it's Savini because he has like a fucking texture to it.
man, this guy is cool. I want to give him that. Oh,
His design is so wild that it's like hard to even like. I just aesthetically really appreciate it. Makes me think of like I Spy, the books. Remember those?
kind of.
Where they're
Yeah.
like a big book with like a bunch of pics in it, and you like look for a specific shit. And
That's
Yeah.
it. That's fucking it. I'm sorry.
That was a Dennis Hovis staple.
You're like, oh.
Fuck you, buddy.
Yeah.
That's what
Weren't
this
they
whole-
like? Oh, sorry.
No,
continue.
please go ahead.
Weren't they like? Oh, this looks like a house in the forest, but it was like, it's made out of thumbtacks and like batteries and shit.
It's they all had like a different theme, and yeah, like a lot of miniatures and like diorama type stuff was there. Those are great books. They're called the I Spy books.
I don't think I grew up with those.
I never owned one, but I always saw them in like classrooms or in like, or in like a dentist's office, like I say,
Gotcha.
Put those in the same category,
like Magic Eye.
or with Magic Eye.
I saw some. I remember books of those.
Yeah, same exact.
I used to be able to do them. I don't know about now.
I can still do them, but that's exactly the same. Like I never would buy that shit
Sure.
really, but it, you see them somehow.
Right. Clean. Do another one. Do another one.
They're also kind of like liminal spacey. The I Spy books. They're kind of scary, in a way.
They're kind of gory.
Yeah, man. You see Tom Savini's I Spy?
I also don't equate gore with horror. Like I'm not squeamish at all about movies really, unless it's like it brings me there emotionally somehow. That's usually what gets me.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah, for sure.
Like all the worst like gore that like has disturbed me in my life as a cinema guy is like being like, oh my god, I'm in that guy's mind as he's getting. Excuse me.
Yeah, fucking empathy. Yeah.
Excuse me. I know. Smitty's getting triggered by the guy on Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, when that guy was calling for his mom, Smitty totally felt that.
The one that fucks me up in there is the knife one. Hey, shush. Everybody remembers that one. That movie, like, there's like 10 parts in that movie that like fucked up like half of the boys in America who were like in fifth grade trying to be tough. Braving, trying to make it through the D-Day scene. Crazy.
Did that man just do a spot teleport?
I think he did. I do believe he did.
Motherfucker, dude.
I do believe he did. Whoa! Was that just like a troll? There was like one that flew directly at you and all the other ones did not? Did you see that?
No, man. I'm moved too smooth, bro.
Ooh!
Also, I haven't downed him once.
Yeah, I don't know what's up. I think it's time.
He's getting his poise back, huh?
Like, I just probably has like good rate of
What?
poise recovery.
Oh, I hate this one.
You just can't do anything for this.
I think you might be able to jump those, but
I always get fucked up when Dark Souls asks me to jump over shit. I like never think about that as part of my like evasion.
Oh, I never knew that teleport had a hitbox.
The purple shit? Oh, what's this?
Dude,
What the fuck is this?
fucked up command grab. That was
Would that have
awful.
killed you?
Undoubtedly.
Is he doing it again? Oh, fuck, dude.
That looked like a command grab,
Yeah,
didn't it?
I thought he was gonna do it again.
What are you doing, brother?
What is this shit?
Is there a difference between command grab and just grab?
In fighting games?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Not in fighting games.
It's a fighting game term,
Yeah.
and it means a move that is a like special move that's a grab.
Special move that's a grab.
Like
so not a throw.
Like a Hadouken.
It's a throw.
It is a throw.
but
It's a
like
throw that's performed with a special input.
like a Hadouken, but it's a throw.
but you also have throws.
Yeah. Every
Yes.
character has one.
Usually when someone says a throw in a fighting game, it could be meaning a throw in general, so like a grab or a command grab. Or they could be referring to like the universal throw that everybody has.
Yeah, like if you just press two lights, that's throw for everyone.
All command grabs are grabs, not all grabs are
Yeah,
command
but
grabs.
command grabs like
Yeah,
Zangief's
right.
special
So they're
grabs.
special grabs.
Special, by that, it's like a grab, a special move that has the properties of a grab, in
Yeah.
that it is unblockable, you know.
Correct.
So why isn't it called a special grab?
If you're asking about the etymology of it, I'm not sure. I'm assuming because...
Special moves were called command moves at first, probably.
Oh.
Well, I assumed it was because...
Normal and command.
I assume it's because you have to input a command to get it.
Yeah.
As opposed to a grab, which is usually like a single button plus a direction, 2 buttons at once. Like a command grab, you have to like input a command like on the stick, you know.
Nice. Look at that. Damn.
I got him.
Dude,
Well done.
Wanna go home?
we're so rich.
We're soul.
We are so
Reesh.
rich.
Reesh.
We are so rich.
I'm so rich. I guess we could just warp, huh?
Is that the theme song to that Dan Aykroyd show?
Dan Aykroyd had a show?
Yeah. Remember where he was like a priest or something? I think
Are
it's
you
literally
sure,
called.
dude? Are you
Did
sure?
I make this up? No, I gotta. Am I crazy?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Why do we have that many?
Because we just been out in fucking Hardsville. We're doing the Bloodborne DLC where you just beat 5 bosses and it's like...
So, real quick, I need your help on this one.
Okay.
50, right?
Yep.
Take a look real quick. We're at 50, but we have one more.
Vigor 50.
I could see us using more mind, but
what
it's
is
pretty
mind
low.
is blue?
Yeah. It's pretty low on my priority list, right?
Endurance.
I can see
35.
that, yeah. But, you know, strength is always good too. But then again, we're probably going to upgrade our hammer again.
Is 60 a meaningful goal to us anymore?
Yeah.
Like, are we really going to, like, change anything about what we do in a big way?
Look, it's getting better and better. Those are jumps right there, bro.
Sure, but what I'm saying is, like, okay, like, endurance, if we're like, let's just focus on endurance right now, because our damage output isn't that bad, right?
Correct. I see your... Yeah,
But it kind of is bad.
No, our damage isn't bad.
I mean, we were fighting that bear for about 14 hits before he went down.
I think we're doing fine damage.
Yeah, I mean, and in the end...
But I could see both strength or endurance. What do you think?
If it was me right now, if I was making the call, I would say let's go to 35 on endurance. Because we keep running into this problem of like...
Okay. 35?
Well, at least till we can do one more thing. One more action's worth of stamina.
But I haven't been counting that way, so I wouldn't be able to know when that is.
Well,
so.
I think we'll be able to...
I think you just pick a number. But
well, then let's say 35.
35.
That's not that far.
Yes, it is. Think about how long it takes us to get a level nowadays.
We just did 3.
Yeah, that's true. But you have said that we were out there for... Like, I'm fine with this if the goal is 30.
Okay. I'm fine with that compromise.
Ted, you want to weigh in on this at all?
Do you understand anything?
No.
What we're
He
saying?
said...
I'm good.
He's good. He's
I
thinking
like
about that.
endurance. I like strength. I like vigor.
I love that. He loves chicken sandwiches, which we had for lunch.
Yeah. It was okay.
Wow.
It was okay.
What did you not like about it?
I mean, yeah. I wasn't... it wasn't, like, hot.
You could have warmed it up. I told you. You warm it up.
Yeah, I didn't.
All right, man.
Yeah.
It was so gooey, and
I enjoyed it.
I didn't want to, like, mess with that.
So you don't like how...
I'm sorry. I should have warmed it up.
You didn't like how wet it was?
Come here. Stop. No. Stop it.
Ted?
No, like, it was fine. I was just like, I wish it was, like, fresh, like, right out of the...
Crispy.
Well, it was delivered, Ted. I mean, like...
No, I'm not denying that.
Sure, of course. I guess what I'm asking is, can you please use your imagination and, like, imagine what that sandwich would be like if it were...
Yeah, imagine.
I did, and I want to try it.
I see. Smitty. It's okay, my boy. Did I forget anything? We leveled up ourselves. We leveled up our hammer.
We got the hammer. We got the souls. We got... Do we need to affix glove gort?
I'm sorry?
Do we need glove gort for Luigi? Or is Luigi max?
I think he's max, brother.
Okay.
he's
So what
max.
do we need?
To beat the game.
End game build?
Jesus Christ.
Is there more gear? Like, is there like another outfit in our future?
Maybe. I mean, you say outfit, but, you know, those little pieces, there's... If you're asking...
Like another, I guess, like, shirt is what I'm asking?
Maybe.
Like, right now, like, what are our goals in general? Just clearing this area?
Like overalls with giant yellow buttons.
Yeah, like a big upside down W, purple and gold Laker hat. Dude, this mouse is pissing me off.
Right now,
Mouse?
we came through this area before, but I didn't... Oh, shit. We came through this area before, but I didn't realize it was ruins.
Yeah.
So now I'm going back to these to find, like, you know, the ruins.
Mickey Rat.
Holy shit.
What an asshole.
He's just crying.
He was just teaching us a lesson. Like, we're going to have to talk to him, like, Meowth style.
That's the power of white girl tears.
Oh, my God. Smitty.
Did he jump scare Ted? You
He
okay?
jump scared me, too.
He said, fuck. Fuck. It's okay, Smitty.
He can't handle the fucking grocery fucking La Cucaracha horn that's playing. The guy with the truck rolls up, you know, and he wants to let the neighborhood know that he's here. That one, and then there's a guy who comes by with a cart that's like,
Yeah, that guy. Yeah. Smack.
and he just will never understand that it's just out there and that nothing is going to happen to him.
So this straight up killed me
This
last
just
time.
is going to do you. It's going to do you again, man.
No, fuck off. I'm okay.
It's so far range. Oh my God.
It never stops. Alex is right.
Yeah, he got me. It's my fault. I'm making him cry.
No.
Yeah, you are.
You're not killing him enough. You're not making him cry.
Either way.
You hurt his ankles, so he cries madness.
Either way, it's my
Cries
fault.
madness.
I keep trying to get him with the repulsed, the fucking big attack when I'm down him.
The bigot attack?
The bigot attack. The
bigot attack.
I'm like, you can't date my daughter.
You're like, no rights.
You should have. Clap, clap. No.
It's okay. Listen, Smitty, we were just joking. We believe in equality.
Is that what Superman did to the KKK? He was like, bigot punch.
Yeah. He punched him right in the throat. Dude's head exploded.
Oh,
bigot
fuck.
punch.
Bigot kick.
It was like Django Unchained over there. It was crazy.
Bigot backhand slap.
Superman is exactly like Homelander.
Homelander.
Yeah. Superman is exactly like Homelander.
I would not say exactly.
Like, in terms of, like, if Superman was just a dick, like, that's exactly what would happen.
Okay,
I think that's the premise of the character.
Then
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
exactly.
Like, Superman could do some bad stuff to the KKK if he wanted.
Superman can do some bad stuff to anybody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
He's not exactly like Homelander.
The classic newspaper article was like, how does he cut his hair? Number one, right? And then the other one was like, if he's having sex with Lois Lane and he like ejaculates, does he just like blow her head off?
Ah, good times.
Because it's like an unconscious muscle spasm of the body. Assuming Krypton biology is anything like human biology, which it is not, obviously.
Yeah, like if this dude sneezed,
Yeah.
he could level a building.
He could like crack the earth in half and destroy everyone on it if he sneezed wrong.
Also, there's a video of the guy that breaks down superpowers, and he's like, if Superman's trying to catch a plane, he's just going to go straight through it.
Yeah,
he's
exactly.
not catching the plane.
Exactly, but
He's got to decelerate enough. You know what I mean?
Superman, it's been theorized, has some level of, and I think this is because of some sources that say this, he has some sort of psychic, telekinetic ability that allows him to like spread his
Invulnerability.
spread his mass, I guess, like spread his mass across surfaces. Like what's his name does it directly, right? What's the one that's a clone? Connor? Yeah. He can like
It's tactile.
yeah, he like
telekinesis.
has like a touchy thing.
Yeah, that's a little bit different, but I can see the
but it's not. Yeah, it's not the same exact power, but it's theorized because I think there's evidence of it, and then also Connor that maybe Superman, when he does things like this, is somehow Jean Grey in it a little bit.
That's when physicists start reading comic books, and one big nerd who like gets to write the book goes, "All right, let me justify this," which I get. That's fine.
It's kind of like.
You don't have to.
It's kind of like the next level of what is like the classic comic book geek thing all the time. It's like who would win in a fight, right? And in the end, like that's all this is. But like, the better idea of the stats we're dealing with,
Yeah, I think justification is perfectly fine. Yeah, as long as it doesn't get in the way of the story.
There was a good episode of some podcast. I don't remember what it was. That Kelly was listening to one time that I got like involved in because we were like on the freeway for like 20 fucking years. And it was like normally a podcast about medical like stuff like, oh my God, like let's talk about leeches today and just talk about like,
Oh my God. Let's talk about leeches.
oh my God, let's talk about leeches.
Roots!
Like today or usage in the past?
Like people used to think about leeches as this.
Yeah.
Here's what the old medical beliefs are. Here's
Yeah.
the truth about leeches, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't have an episode one week, so
That's it right there.
the one is the husband and the one is the doctor. The husband is like, what? What are you talking about? And she's like, I know everything, right? And that's like the vibe of the show. But then he did an episode, and what he did was he just took some DC Comics like fucking guide to the characters that Batman wrote. It's like almost like the dossier that's like how to kill the Justice League.
The Agamemnon contingencies.
Yes, exactly. It's almost like that, but it's like a science guide that's like looking at Superman's like physiology.
Yeah, sure.
And somebody like straight up wrote it, and it's like very detailed.
Fun.
And so they broke it down, and it was really entertaining. It's like impossible not to get involved in the speculation.
Wait a minute. How do I get out of here?
Teleport.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that was amazing.
Thank you.
I'll tell you what. First of all, patreon.com/superbeerbros. Great place to go. $10 a month. Get the stuff 1 month ahead. Supports us, keeps us off the evil algorithm. You know, it's a little way to contribute to a great little thing that we just own ourselves and run ourselves. So just think about that. That's what you're supporting. Thanks so much. We love you.
Thank you. Yeah.
And
really,
that's
Is he popping off?
That's all I got to say about that. Ooh,
Got him again.
knocked his knee sideways.
Yeah, we're probably closing this episode out pretty soon. We want to just let you know we appreciate y'all watching.
Big time. And even if you can't support us on Patreon, that's not the point.
and especially you, Jeff.
Yeah, Jeff.
Oh my God, Joe.
Oh my God, Jeff, baby, they're talking to you.
Wake up.
Jeff, you're trapped in a dream, Jeff. We're your doctors, Jeff. Jeff.
remember
No
when I
such
told
thing
you-
as Super Beard Bros, Jeff.
Remember when I told you that I would try and contact you from the grave if I could?
This
I'm
is
doing it right now.
Oh my God, that reminds me. I got the weirdest email. It was in my spam already, but it just caught my eye, and it was like a letter to my past self. And I was like,
you
"What
click
the
on it?
fuck?"
Tell me,
I
click-
did. I
what did it say,
absolutely
dude?
did. It was like, "Hey, we just got like sending letters to your previous selves, so I wanted to take this time to send you a letter." And it said my name, and it was like, "I know it's like Black Friday. Maybe don't try to spend so much money." And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And it was just like at the very end, it was like an ad to like work on your Japanese in this one specific app that I downloaded.
I thought you were going to tell me like it was Duolingo being like, bitch, you should be studying.
That's so
I mean,
unhinged.
kind of, basically.
So unhinged.
Wow.
Yeah,
That is terrifying.
That's an unhinged email.
yeah.
There is a real story like this, though. There is.
I want to pull that email up.
You
Actually.
talking about John Teeter or something? Oh, he killed his friend.
Oh, the madness spreads.
Indeed it does.
No, John Teeter is like a time traveler. The thing
Right.
I'm talking about is like this guy's friend died, and then he got an email from him that was like, "I'm watching you clean your attic and all this shit."
The fuck?
And it was like, and then another friend got one, and it knew details about like sins, like sorry you broke your ankle and all this shit, and it was like from his email address, and it was just like really
So what was it?
never explained. No,
What?
Nobody knows how it could have happened.
So that's just someone fucking around with like an account.
There's no like the things that the account knew, no one knew.
And knowing you the way I do, an email from the future probably won't change your mind, even if it's from me. Dash yourself.
Yourself.
Yeah, they're getting real complicated, aren't
It's
they?
unhinged.
Be yourself. Life is too short to live for others. Remember, no one can be youer than you.
Also, if you do want your penis to increase in size, I'll give you this. Click right here, bro. Yeah.
Don't compare yourselves to others. Your journey is your journey.
This is good advice, but does this sound like you, Ted?
No!
Maybe Ted has like a
Old
really,
wizened Ted?
All right. Good, yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
not even.
or maybe it's just trying to get you to buy some X-ray glasses that can see through people's clothes.
Ooh, that sounds delightful. I'd love to do that.
Yeah.
Rejection is just redirection. It hurts, but there's growth that comes from hurting.
That's nice.
I'm like,
Dude.
what are you trying to say, future me?
Yeah, that's
I'm
just
about to
sounds-
get rejected.
This sounds like they're trying to just get me involved in that Smallville cult. That's all it sounds like.
It does.
That's nice.
The Smallville cult?
Yeah,
good
that's
time.
nice.
Also, they put a smiley face there. I never fucking put that.
Nah, yeah. That's a bold move.
I realize now that you're not talking about the episode of Smallville with the cult that you're talking about.
No, I'm not, dude.
I realize you're talking about whatever the fuck that was called.
The newness. Or whatever it was called.
Newness.
Tom Newness.
Tom Newness.
If I got into a cult and they were like,
I
you
want to
reached
say
level
it's
5.
Nivea for some reason, but that's like a
Sounds
fucking
about right.
It's like a lotion or something. I don't know what that is.
If I got into a cult and I reached level 5 and they were like, it's time for you to learn what's really going on. Tom Noonan is Jesus Christ Return. I'd be like, I can
What?
see it. I
I'd be
can
like,
see it.
okay.
Yeah, oh, what?
Hello? Sanguine Noble?
I'm worried about that bear. Where?
Oh, this guy's done. He doesn't even have anything. He's done. Look at him. He's nothing.
Uppercut!
He's got, what, he got? 2 little knives? Wow.
They bounce on the ground even. Most embarrassing.
Yeah, wow, look at him.
Next time on Beard Bros,
Your
we're gonna
Elden
keep
Ring's
going.
got OTGs?
Yeah, stupid.
Sick outfit though.
That
Damn,
is really cool.
Pretty sick. Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye bye.
Bye now.